Ahead on the show, Ian Maurice throws a rope around 7 days of big international sport with his week in review. And this afternoon, we'll be bringing you all the action from the 250 and 500cc Japanese Grand Prix races from Suzuka. But right now, it's time to do it in the dirt. Strap on your helmet and grab a fistful of throttle as we get ready to hit the jumps in Griffith, New South Wales with round 4 of the 1993 Supercross Series.
After previous rounds in Newcastle, Brisbane and Adelaide, Australia's richest motorcycle series toured to the Pines Raceway in Griffith for the first time ever. The city's annual Easter festival ensured spectators turned out in masses. It was a rare chance to see the nation's very best blokes on spokes. And heading into the 4th round, Honda rider Glenn Bell was leading the series by 3 points.
No, I really want to do well here and try to extend my points lead. The Honda's running very well, and I'm looking forward to a good night.
And look at Hogan on the outside! Hogan on the Yamaha moves up into position number 2.
21-year-old Lee Hogan has emerged as one of Australian Supercross's bright young stars, and he's keen to keep the momentum going.
Well, the thing that I'm really happy about is the last 2 races I've won, and I didn't think I was the fastest. I didn't feel like good on the track in the last 2 races, but I was lucky enough to come through for the win. Now here, you know, tonight, I'm feeling really good out there in practice, and I'm just hoping I'm going to be able to put it all together. Like, I've got fastest lap times by 2 seconds out there, so I haven't ridden this fast in quite some time. I'm just hoping it all stays together.
The $150,000 series attracts some of the world's best Supercross riders, including Pennsylvania's former world FIM champion Mike Jones.
Seems like I usually come over for the races that pay the most money, and it's worth my while to fly 21 hours to come over here for. And the Supercross team really takes care of me well and treats me real good, so I keep coming back. Yeah, I really enjoy it. Like I said, I race probably 15 weekends a year in Europe and 4 or 5 weekends over here, and so I'm really never home, and you got to love the sport to travel as much as I do.
Do you think there's a burnout period for Supercross riders that stick to such a busy agenda like yourself?
It's tough, it really is. You know, I had 2 weekends off last year, and you know, I was never at home, but you know, I got to make the living now while I can, because the lifespan of the sport is very short, and I need to make the money now so that maybe I can live off it the rest of my life. And you know, I don't want a 9-to-5 job, so I want to, you know, stay with the racing.
The American star is one of motorcycling's great entertainers. Not wanting to be outdone by this giant leap from 16-year-old Joel Elliott, Mike Jones decided to don his black and white checkered boxer shorts and weave some magic of his own. Before a capacity crowd, a star-studded cast faced the starter for the 15-lap finale. It was the American rider Jones that set the early pace.
To go, let's get this show on the road. They say, who's going to win the race into the first corner? We'll have to wait and see. On the inside, Jones, also Lee Hogan on bike number 2. Glenn Bell is in there. They're at 6s and 7s.
Jones led the event for several laps before running into trouble. Series leader Glenn Bell took the lead, but immediately found himself under siege by the number 5 Suzuki of Kim Ashkenazi.
What a pass by the young fella. Youth has won over experience, well, thus far anyway. Bike number 5. He is the current 125, 250 and 500cc champion of the country as far as motocross is concerned, and certainly showing here at Griffith that he is no stranger to the tightest Supercross circuits.
Ashkenazi cleared out. It was then up to second place Glenn Bell to hold out a flying Lee Hogan. The Yamaha rider actually dropped his bike at the start and had clawed his way back into 3rd place.
Who is it going to be? Bell just holds on to that slender lead he has over the 3rd place Hogan. And I tell you what, from out of the clouds, here comes Airtime Andrew. Hogan and Bell side by side. Up over the giant Matterhorn. Hogan is the best of the deal. And Glenn Bell better watch out, because Airtime Andrew is waiting for that mistake.
Hogan consolidated 2nd spot, whilst the tired Glenn Bell was locked in battle with the experienced Stephen Andrew. Bell ultimately surrendered 3rd spot to the green Kawasaki.
Andrew has moved up into 3rd place after an absolute shocker of a start. And I tell you what, Andrew is banging on the door of Lee Hogan.
The brave charge of Stephen Andrew ended with the checkered flag. Triple Australian motocross champion Kim Ashkenazi brilliantly won his first ever Supercross main event. The next round of the series moves to the Flinders Park National Tennis Centre in Melbourne on July 10.